I just wanted to take the opportunity, as this is our last press conference of the Volvo Ocean Race 2014-15, to say a few words and to thank you, really you, the media and the photographers and the journalists and the PROs who have followed the Volvo Ocean Race 2014-15 from the start to the end and even before.
Well, you know, there's been an Olympic experience on the boat the entire time, you know, and we've done a good job sailing against these guys, you know, throughout the course of the race. So I don't know necessarily that we're going to change a ton, but you know, we got a game plan certainly, and it's mostly reactionary. If this, then this, and you know, more than anything, it's going to be our last time on the boat sailing together as a team, and we're going to try to enjoy it and take it easy and get the best result possible.
Not sure what the wind conditions tomorrow will be, how the river will be for us, but hopefully it is like this and we have a good start.
It's been a long journey. We certainly learned a ton. Will was a massive, massive part of that. You know, he's kind of professorial in a way. You know, he likes to bestow knowledge on others, and you know, at times we were soaking it up as fast as he could dish it out, and you know, at times it took a little bit longer to process, but yeah, I think that's just the nature of our team. You know, we've put together a great team, and it was always going to be the strength of our team, you know, that helped us to be competitive, you know, because of, you know, lesser experience and lesser names and this and that. It was always going to have to be the unit kind of that overcame, and we're proud of the team that we put together. I think we made, I can't confirm this, but the least number of crew substitutions throughout the course of the race. We had one very pinpointed choreographed change for the Southern Ocean leg, and other than that, it's been the same players, and we've improved together and we've grown as a group, and I think the last result here in Gothenburg shows that.
Well, I think we finally finished this campaign not too bad, I would say, but I think in the question you did, Charlie, I think it's more natural for someone than for the others. It's not my natural position, that's for sure, and I would always prefer not to be, actually. But I think we had a good team as well, even if we did some changes at the beginning. I think the whole team helped me a lot to I don't know, carry this situation, and I think all together we did a good job, but I don't know, it's not my real intention for the next time.
We want to do a good in-port race. There's still a chance that we could get on the podium. We'll be watching what Mapfre and Alva Medica do to each other, because that could help us as well. But for us, I think the most important thing for tomorrow is that it's the last day we're going to sail together in the Volvo Ocean Race, and we're going to go out there and enjoy it. And I think if we enjoy it, we'll sail well, and then we'll be happy.
Well, obviously, we try and win everything we do. As we know, we're competitive people. I think mathematically, we just have to not be last. But we've been last before in Auckland, so everything's possible. It's a pretty tight race course, as we found out yesterday. It was quite windy yesterday. I think it's going to be lighter winds on Saturday, so it might get a little bit easier. But there's certainly plenty of trouble out there if you're not careful.
I think I learned that no matter how hard it has been the last few months, if we had stopped, if the program had stopped, that would have been something that would have been incredibly hard to cope with. So no matter what's gone on, we've gotten back, and everyone has a lot to be very, very proud of in doing that.
Of course, we have that slight chance, but Ian has showed as well a couple of times in previous races that he actually goes from last nearly to first. So even when he's last, we push him back. He always has been able to wiggle himself through the fleet. So especially because the course is so close, I think the start can be important, but it's nothing saying. It's still like the maneuvers we've seen in previous races. Actually, the teams who are winning get the best around the marks with the spinnakers up and down, and yeah, so that will. But it will be. I think there will be a fight because we still have a chance, and of course, it will be nice to win that trophy.
It's not over. We need to continue. I think we need to think about the future, and it's just the first step. So we need everybody to support us, and I hope we are going to continue with Dongfeng Race team as soon as possible because we want to be ready for the next one. It's difficult to say yes today. I think everybody agrees with me here, but for sure, I have a lot of propositions in different, lots of things happening in France today. But Dongfeng Race team is a bit my family, and it was my big chance of my career. So I don't know. I have to think, and I have to speak with my family. This is not a decision you can take alone, I think.
Of course, the leg we won in Auckland, in New Zealand. After
Ran through the race, it's a really nice story.
I on board when he wins higher because he did only one leg and he wins this leg on his family.
He was a laser sailor in the Olympics in Beijing. He came and did the trials.